What if you could get your dog to sit, stay, or come to you without ever raising your voice or repeating a command? Imagine this. You're in a crowded park, your dog is distracted by squirrels and other dogs, and you need to get their attention fast. You call their name once, twice, 3 times, nothing. Frustrating, right? Now picture this. Instead of shouting, you simply make a subtle hand gesture and your dog immediately turns, makes eye contact, and trots back to your side. No yelling, no stress, just silent understanding between you and your pet. This isn't some magical fantasy. It's what happens when you master quiet command training. Most dog owners spend years trying to train their pets with voice commands, repeating sit and stay until they're blue in the face. But what if I told you that your voice might actually be holding your dog back from reaching their full potential? The truth is, dogs are visual creatures by nature. Long before humans domesticated them, canines communicated through body language, subtle movements, and silent signals. When we rely solely on verbal commands, we're essentially speaking a foreign language to them and expecting them to become fluent overnight. That's where quiet command training changes everything. Let's start with why traditional voice commands often fail. When you repeatedly say sit while your dog is ignoring you, you're accidentally teaching them that commands are optional. Each time they don't respond and nothing happens, they learn that listening is a choice, not a requirement. This creates what trainers call command pollution. Your words gradually lose their meaning. But when you switch to silent signals, something remarkable happens. Your dog starts paying closer attention to you because they have to watch you to know what you want. Their focus sharpens. Their responsiveness improves. And perhaps most importantly, the bond between you deepens because you're communicating in a way that feels more natural to them. So how do you make the switch? The first step is what I call the reset period. For the next week, I want you to stop using verbal commands entirely. I know that sounds drastic, but trust me, it's necessary to break old habits and establish new ones. During this reset, you'll focus on 3 foundational silent commands: the sit, the stay, and the recall. Let's start with the silent sit. Hold a treat in your closed hand near your dog's nose. Slowly move your hand upward and slightly back over their head. As their nose follows the treat, their bottom will naturally lower to the ground. The moment their rear touches the floor, open your hand and give them the treat. Repeat this 5 times in a row, 3 times a day. Within 2 days, your dog will start sitting the moment they see your hand make that upward motion. Next, the silent stay. With your dog in a sitting position, show them your open palm like a stop sign. Take 1 small step backward. If they remain in place for even a second, immediately step forward and reward them. Gradually increase the distance and duration, but always return to reward, never call them to you during stay practice. This teaches them that staying in place earns rewards, while breaking position ends the game. Finally, the silent recall, arguably the most important command of all. This one uses what I call the magnetic hand. Start indoors with no distractions. When your dog looks at you, pat your thigh twice with an open hand, then turn and walk away. Most dogs will naturally follow movement. The moment they take even 1 step toward you, stop, crouch down, and reward them enthusiastically. Practice this in short bursts throughout the day, gradually adding slight distractions like toys on the floor. Within a week, you'll notice your dog starting to check in with you more frequently, anticipating that hand signal that means good things are coming. Now here's where most people hit a wall: the transition phase. You've taught the signals, but your dog still sometimes ignores them. This is completely normal. The key is what I call progressive proofing. Start practicing in slightly more challenging environments, maybe the backyard instead of the living room, or during a quiet moment at the park rather than peak hours. If your dog fails to respond, don't repeat the gesture. Instead, gently guide them into position with a leash or by luring with a treat, then reward the completion. This maintains the integrity of your silent command. It either works immediately or you help make it work, but you never let it be ignored. The beautiful thing about quiet commands is how they transform your relationship with your dog. Instead of being the person who's always nagging or repeating yourself, you become a calm, confident leader whose subtle movements speak volumes. Your dog learns to watch you constantly, seeking guidance rather than waiting for shouted instructions. This creates what professional trainers call attentive default behavior. Your dog naturally pays more attention to you because that's where the information comes from. And in emergency situations, this can literally be a lifesaver. A visual command cuts through noise and distraction in ways voice never could. While other owners are shouting over traffic noise or crowd chaos, you'll have a silent, immediate way to guide your dog to safety. Ready to transform how you communicate with your dog? Try these silent commands for 1 week and come back to tell me about your results in the comments. For more instant training breakthroughs that actually work, make sure to subscribe to Instant Pet Trainer.